It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Over the offseason, this organization embraced a new look, hoping maybe that can change the course of the franchise. For more, let's turn to Heidi Watney.
Now you can see the new look for this team all over town as fans have been streaming to the team store to pick up some fresh gear. And it's not just the fans who are excited about the new look. Several players proudly sent out photos of their new unis on social media earlier today. Now that the cosmetic changes are done, we'll see if it translates to great play on the field.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He will lead this one off today.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 110.
Hopped up. Navarez has a play, one away.
Batting second, the first baseman.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Looking at his career totals, Rizzo is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. 2-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia. And he makes the catch in the corner. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Darvish is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Line to the right side, but foul. The 3-2 pitch. High chopper to third. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting third, the left
So
fielder.
bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Darvish pauses. Here's the delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. Keston Hiura would be next. 3-2 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
After a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting fourth, the second
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Strike one to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, into minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Wilson Contreras stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And there's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside, 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Garcia. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
At the plate, Ian Happ. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. He'll begin things here against Darvish. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 2 balls and a strike to Braun. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's Eric Sogard. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A ball and no strikes. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Hit hard up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Chrismtas on to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove toss enough, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
0-2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right. Right there. That was a stone cold take.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He fined barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jason Chrismtas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chrismtas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Chrismtas, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 11.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Darvish. First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Hiura takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Full count now, 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Up next to the Cubs.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. From the stretch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Not shortstop, Brock Holt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston.
So a runner on first with one out now. And in at the plate steps Keston Huron. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. High in the air out to center field. Hap is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Narvaez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hap is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Brewers strand 1 through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. None out, runners at first and second. Count remains at 0-2. Sogard trying to get there, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
The next Cub up, Jason Kipnis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out toward left. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Bottom of the inning now. Digging in now, Avisail Garcia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
The first baseman, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this will bang up against the wall.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats
Now
like
batting,
they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Striding in once again, Eric Sogard. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 53.
So striding in, Brandon Woodruff, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the deficit to only 1 run.
Liner towards second, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Here's Brock Holt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of it.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 44, Anthony.
Swing hard, liner to left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
He's set, and the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And this one gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Zach Brown comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 66, Zach Brown.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready now, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Heading for second is Yelich. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Keston Hiura. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1
now
gone.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, this is spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
Now batting, first base.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-0 now. 3-1 the count now. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this.
The
2
batter,
outs, 2 strikes
the
on the
third
batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to
No
get
God.
more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 5 innings complete. The Brewers lead this one 4-3. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Jason.
Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Brent Suter is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Suter.
Ian Happ will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch.
It goes to show you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Now the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And as the second baseman, Jason Chrismtas, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Holt shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Steven Souza will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Steven Souza Jr.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers. Ben Gamble is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 16, Ben.
Brad Week is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 38.
Ball 1.
That's inside.
One ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ben Gamble is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Brock Holt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Christian Yelich will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Jeremy Jeffress is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. 4-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. J.P. Fireisen is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
The third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0. Fireisen playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here now the 2-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's popped up. Sogard is calling for it. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he misses there. 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Kyle Schwarber will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. They'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up, and he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Alec Mills takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there on the inside, black, called the strike.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game.
Up next,
boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 8th inning. Corey Knebel is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 46, Corey.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count, and the pitch. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ian Happ is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In now, Jason Kipnis. Back up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Long throw to third.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice center.
Victor Caratini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Fielded cleanly. Good waist pitch, 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Chris Bryant would be next. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Line drive base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out not given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Rico Horner will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 2, Rico Horner.
David Bodie will come on now and pinch run
Number
here.
13, David Bodie.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Home half of the 8th straight. David Bodie will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Kyle Ryan is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Number 13,
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Brock Holt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ryan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Softly on a line to third. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do in today's day and age of bullpen.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner is in from second. Holt is on his way home. He'll score easily. And they lead now by 4.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. From the stretch. Slow roller left side. And he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play.
Now 2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. High in the air out to center field. Hal is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. David Phelps comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
41. David.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-0 now. And the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. King is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next to the Cubs.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
1-1 to Schwarber. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 out, nobody on. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chopper to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Milwaukee Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Brown claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 9 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.